Hi, my name's Lena, and I'm transsexual. Oh wait, this isn't Alcoholics Anonymous or anything like that? Sweet! Okay, um, yeah. Hi. Um, I'm actually transsexual, which means that was a boy, and you probably saw that in that photo just then. Becoming a girl, and it was the other picture of me in that photo, and also now I got pink hair because it's something I've wanted for many, many years, and I was also doing it in the hopes that people would stop calling me sir. Yeah, that didn't work. They just think I'm doing this for breast cancer awareness or some shit like that. And it's like, oh wait, actually that might be a good idea if I tell them that. Yeah. You will hear me use two terms to describe myself, and that is either transgender or transsexual. Transgender is an umbrella term used to cover everybody who has a gender variance. Transsexual are usually people who are genuinely seeking medical help to change their physical form into the one that is correct for them. Me, definitely transsexual, but yeah, I use transgender. I don't mind to kind of describe myself every now and again. It just depends on the person I'm talking to. But you guys, you got the internet, so if you wonder, you can actually look it up even further. Um, when people misgender me, it gets really annoying because when I'm especially dressed like I am now, um, I kind of want to jump the counter and kill them, but A, you can't do that. B, my fat ass can't jump a counter. So instead of trying to kill them, I just ignore the hell out of them. But I'm usually not dressed like this when I'm at work. I usually don't wear makeup. My hair is still pink, which is kind of cute. However, people still get it wrong. Yeah, I still want to kill them. This is a good one. Employment issues. Okay, so because of depression, anxiety, and other strange things that happen when you're this way, well, actually, it doesn't have to happen when you're this way. It can happen any other way too. Because I know ordinary people who get depression and anxiety. However, they don't have gender issues, and I fucking hate them for that. Did I just say anyway? So I kind of, to get a job, lie. Well, I didn't really lie. I just neglected to put any gender identifying things on my resume. Like I shortened my first name down to one initial and left my last name as it was. Um, and I ended up getting the interview, and they actually thought I was going to be a girl showing up. Well, they were kind of partly correct. Um, yeah, I showed up instead. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. My older self showed up with the non-pink hair. Yeah, that's the one. And yeah, so I had that job for 6 years. Unfortunately, it didn't really pay money. It kind of just gave me cash to get along. And when you're transitioning or starting to transition, you kind of need a bit more money because medication is expensive. Um, just to give you an example, it cost me almost $2,000 a year for medication alone, and that's not including things like hair removal, um, any surgeries that I want, um, clothing, makeup, because makeup's really cool. I don't mind spending a lot of money on it because, good colours and stuff. Um, yeah, and then after that, I did get another job, and I was completely upfront with them at the start, and they were happy with that fact. And I'm still working that job 9 years later. And they actually have policies in place now that says if you're transgender, they can't or people can't pick on you. It's part of their harassment policy, which is kind of very, very nice. And people treat me quite nicely at this workplace anyway, even though a couple of them did ask questions at first, but that's okay, I don't mind answering them. when I was younger, it actually took a very long time to figure out I was transgender because back when I was younger, they used to do some pretty weird shit to try and get you out of it. Like lock you up in a psychiatric hospital for, I don't know, for a long period of time, monitor you 24/7 and make sure you didn't do any girly things. Luckily for me, I tried my best and managed to avoid all that crap because I kept my mouth shut until I was a little bit later in life when the depression hit and I couldn't last any longer pretending to be something I'm not, so I gave in and actually started being me instead of an empty shell that you saw in the startup photo in the start of this video. Yeah. Here's the funny thing. Um, any books, movies, DVDs, whatever you watch on transsexual people, you'll notice a common theme throughout the whole thing. The really weird thing is, it's 100% true. A lot of us go through the exact same shit. Some of us get lucky and happen to have a stable job at the time, a house and things like that. So what people like that can do is borrow money to get the surgery. And then there's people like me who kind of wing it on everything. Like when I had to get medication, when I was in my old job, there was fortnights that all I could do was afford the rent, and that was it. So I had to go without medication. And going without the medication for a period of time meant that I basically went through menopause. And for those ladies who haven't gone through menopause yet, surprise, you're gonna enjoy some shit. All I can say is just clear out some space in the freezer so your head will fit inside, because then you'll feel much better. Yeah. Other things are hot sweats and things like that, which is never good anyway, but you'll figure that out when you get there. Me, I just gotta stop taking my medication for a few days and it starts to kick in, and it's like, no, I don't want that. Luckily now, the job that I have does pay correctly, on time, and an okay amount. Unfortunately, I can't afford things like surgery and stuff, which is kind of like my ultimate goal, if you will. Um, because there is occasions where something will trigger the feelings again, and I'll start kind of regressing again back to the early days of when the dysphoria was so strong that, let's just put it this way, a sharp object and me are not good friends. If you've got any further questions that you'd like to know, um, well, yeah. If you have any further questions and you'd like to know more, you can leave a comment below. And if you'd like to see more videos, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll get to making some more videos. You can also make comments on what you'd like to see that I can actually do, because I've got a few things that I can do. Yeah, just keep me away from electronic stuff because I'm a bit of a tech head on that. And probably keep me away from the Xbox consoles because Final Fantasy rules. Been playing that a lot lately. Kind of might have a thing for old Prompto maybe. Yeah, Prompto.